Today, I'm taking you through Management and Science University, or simply known as MSU Malaysia.
All right, thank you.
Quick question. What if I told you there's a university in Malaysia where students from over 40 countries study side by side, and 98.6% of the graduates secure employment within 6 months? That's the number that's recorded through Malaysia's graduate employability data. And today, I'm taking you through Management and Science University, or simply known as MSU Malaysia. MSU is located in Shah Alam, which is the capital of Selangor. It's 30 minutes from Kuala Lumpur and the KL International Airport, which means you're close to the city, you're close to the airport, and you're close to everything you're going to need as an international student. Today, we're taking you on a tour inside of MSU. We're going to explore its practical learning approach, facilities, student life, and accommodation, all whilst showing you the parts we visited in person today and the parts we'll cover throughout the footage. So if you or your family is thinking about studying in Malaysia, stay with us. Let me set the scene. MSU was founded in 2001, and in a relatively short amount of time, it has become one of Malaysia's most recognized private universities. Today, MSU is ranked globally number 597 in the QS University rankings and number 125 in the QS Asia rankings. It also has a 5-star QS review for categories like teaching, faculties, employability, and diversity, equity, and inclusion. But MSU isn't just about rankings. It's also about entrepreneurship, industry exposure, and practical learning. The philosophy here at MSU isn't just take this textbook, read it, and good luck. No. It's more like come here, learn the skill, use the equipment, meet the industry, and build your future. And that practical approach is exactly what we're going to be discussing in the next parts. Now we're in MSU's newly renovated international office. This is where you'll be welcomed as an international student on your very first day. The renovations are a part of the university's continuous efforts to make improvements, and they're happening every single day, level by level, across the entire campus. Let's start with what MSU calls its health sciences floors, and right now we're in the Accidents and Emergencies lab. And level 12 is where things get very serious. This floor includes cardiovascular training spaces, emergency medicine simulation rooms, and a dental clinic. And this is all designed to give students real exposure to high-pressure environments while they're still studying in university. Wow. See. This is the funnest part. Level 11 also houses the optometry suite and a mock pharmacy, a fully set up clinical environment where pharmaceutical students can practice counseling, dispensing, compounding, all before they ever step into a real clinic. And right now, it's being renovated, so it'll be fresh by the time you get here. For parents watching this is important. If your son or daughter is thinking about studying optometry, dentistry, pharmacy, or literally anything health-related, the environment shapes the graduate. And here at MSU, they build these spaces specifically so that students feel practice-ready before they enter into the profession. Also connected to the health sciences ecosystem is the Medical Resource Center on Level 9. This is essentially the academic backbone for health and science students at MSU. It's a dedicated space that has things like clinical references, learning materials, case study resources, and study facilities dedicated specifically with the health and science students in mind. It's not just a library, it's a resource hub that's designed around exactly what healthcare students need in order to prepare for exams, clinicals, and professional assessments. And all of this connects to something much bigger, something that very few Malaysian universities can say that they have. MSU has its very own functioning specialist hospital right next to the campus. The MSU Medical Center is not a training mock-up. It's a real functioning specialist hospital that treats patients every single day. And it also means that health students at MSU have a direct bridge between classroom learning and real clinical practice. And on top of all of that, this is where students will get their medical checkup done on the very first day. So the full picture is mock labs on campus, clinical simulation rooms, a medical resource center, and a real functioning hospital right next door. That is literally the full health sciences ecosystem. It's so big. Also on level 1 are 3 distinct spaces that you should know about, especially if you're considering a pathway in health sciences, business, or culinary arts. The dissection lab helps anatomy and health science students get direct, hands-on learning with human anatomy as a part of their educational curriculum. And the culinary kitchen is a real industrial working kitchen in which hospitality and culinary arts students can use to prepare food in a real sense. Not a demonstration space, a real working kitchen. So if you're a culinary student, you're gonna know what it feels like when you graduate to work in a real kitchen under real pressure. And right now, these students are actually having their final exam. And then there's Mint, a place where hospitality and culinary students can get real-world experience by practicing in a real restaurant environment. And these 3 spaces on level 1 reflect what MSU is constantly doing, building real working environments instead of just teaching the curriculum. Now I want to highlight one of the favorite spaces I've stepped into since being here. MSU is ranked amongst the top 100 universities in the world for arts and design. And when you see the facilities, it all starts to make sense why. Fashion students here work with sewing machines, fabrics, draping techniques, design sketches, and styling concepts, working towards real collections and showcase presentations. And now in the Middle East, fashion and creative design is becoming an increasingly serious career path, with things like Saudi Vision 2030, an increase in entertainment and events, and luxury tourism in Dubai. These industries need creative professionals, designers, and stylists behind them with real studio experience. So what got you into fashion design? Like, why did you start?
At first, I don't really know what to take, what to further in study, but since kid, I always love to like sketches for the clothes. So I like, why not try fashion design?
Yeah.
So
That's
I
so cute.
find MSU and then I pursue fashion design.
Do you like it? Like, do you enjoy? Do you feel like what you're learning in the classroom is actually going to benefit you outside of it?
Actually, it's a bit stressful, but I find it very fun. I think, I don't know, maybe I like fashion design. That's why I find it very fun. It's stressful, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's good that you're doing something that you love, you know?
Yeah.
And now I'm on level 8, inside of the engineering facilities. And what you're seeing here is the real aircraft components, mechanical workshop equipment, and technical learning spaces built specifically for the engineering and aviation students in mind. MSU offers programs like aircraft maintenance technology, aviation management, and mechanical engineering technology. And what I find interesting is that students aren't just in here reading about how planes work. No, they're in here using actual components, actual skills, and actual technical setups.
I'm studying a Bachelor of Science in Aviation Management and Piloting, which basically why I'm here because one of the main reasons is to become a pilot, of course.
Have you had the dream of becoming a pilot for a while?
Yeah, it was starting from, I think it was like 7 years old.
Oh.
Yeah, because like I went to the airport, saw the planes, pilot, they all looked so nice, so good. So yeah,
And do you think that the aviation program here at MSU is actually helping him prepare for the real world?
Yeah, it really is because all the combination of aviation management and piloting really suits for an aspiring pilots to know about
I
pilots.
see that you guys are doing like simulations and role plays, and I feel like that really is helping you get into the vibe of like going out there and experiencing it firsthand.
So here we can see a lot more deeper. We learn how a pilot feels during those scenarios, how a cabin crew act.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
And aside from engineering, this faculty also covers software development, IT systems, cybersecurity, and digital innovation. And this all connects to the huge digital transformation investments that are happening across the Gulf right now. Now let's talk about postgraduate, MBA, and professional development. This section is extremely important for working professionals from the Middle East and Gulf areas who want to upgrade their qualifications without stepping away from their career for years. MSU's graduate school offers postgraduate pathways into business, accounting, finance, management, MBA, and Islamic banking and finance. And Islamic banking and finance isn't just a token offer. For students from the Gulf area, this field is directly connected to the financial industry they'll be working in. MSU also has the International Center for Halal Studies, known as ICHLAS. This focuses on things like the halal economy, Islamic finances, and Sharia-compliant business practices. This gives postgraduate students a competitive edge, especially in industries that are growing across the Middle East, North Africa, and Southeast Asia. Whether you're a fresh graduate starting your master's degree or a working professional working on your MBA, the pathway here is practical and career-oriented. And right now, we're at the MSU Library, which spans out across a bunch of different levels, each one designed for a different learning need. And right now, we're on level 5, which is designated for studying. There's lots of quiet study spaces that students can use to work on assignments and upcoming things. Shh. Now moving on to levels 6 and 7. On these levels, you'll find academic material that is helpful towards students from all different faculties. And on level 7, you'll find material that is especially helpful to those who are studying healthcare or medicine. For students, especially international students in research-heavy programs, having a designated study space on campus and easily accessible resources is something you'll get to appreciate a lot over time. Now we're in one of the very comfortable lecture theaters, which fit around 180 to 200 students. And this is one of MSU's classrooms. This is where you'll come after one of your lectures for your tutorial class, where the lecturer will be able to give you more attention due to the smaller class size. This is the parking lot. All right, let's talk about what student life actually looks like outside of the classroom. Because studying abroad doesn't just mean lectures. No, you're gonna live here, eat here, and build your daily life here. This is the U Plaza, the social center of campus. You've got things like cafes, convenience stores, stationery stores, KFC, Subway, and lots of spaces where students can hang out in between classes. MSU also offers numerous global mobility programs so that you can study leadership experiences and internships abroad in countries like the UK, Australia, Japan, Korea, China, and so much more. So this way, MSU can be your launch pad, not just your destination. Now, accommodation. If you're a parent and you're watching this, your first question is probably, where's my child gonna live and is it safe? MSU has the residence, which is connected to the university campus. And it has all of the amenities a university student would need very nearby. A mall, a gym, a mosque, even a hospital. And security is taken very seriously in this building, with 24-hour non-intrusive security, CCTV monitoring across the entire building, and specialized key and keycard access to every single floor and room. And for families where cultural comfort matters, the residence is segregated, meaning that there's specific floors for boys and specific floors for girls. So, final verdict. Why should international students choose MSU Malaysia? Well, because it checks a lot of boxes. It's globally recognized, practically built, career-oriented, safe, and it's culturally relevant. MSU offers strong pathways into medicine, health sciences, pharmacy, aviation, engineering, technology, business, MBA, Islamic banking and finance, culinary arts, hospitality, fashion, creative arts and design, and so much more. For students, it's about hands-on learning and international exposure. But for parents, it's about safety, support, accommodation, and a university environment that's designed for international student success. That's why MSU's tagline, "Transforming lives, enriching futures," actually makes sense. So if you're thinking about studying at MSU, check the links in the description for all of the details. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? Because I want to know. And don't forget to subscribe for more Malaysian University campus guides. Send this to any of your friends who are thinking about studying in Malaysia. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye!